Hey, what's up guys, my name is Assassin and welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long. I've been really busy with this setup, as you can see behind me. Also at school a little bit. Maybe I should be doing that a little bit more. But yeah, today I'm going to talk about my new PC, which I promised I would get when we reach 100 subs. Well, right now we are on, almost at 270, so a little bit late. But I also changed my whole loadout of the room and the layout and such, so I'm going to do a updated room tour. So I'm going to start from boring to more awesome. So there we have just a chair. Used to be that thing right there. And we have my old PC. I'm still hooked it up because I do need to transfer some shit to my new computer and I do want to have it accessible. Right there you can see my TV. It's on a different stand. It looks a little bit smaller than it was before. It's still, of course, I think 42-inch screen. Pretty cool. Don't really watch that much television, but still nice to have. And then here I have these amazing hooks I picked up at I think IKEA for like €5, or maybe even 4. They aren't really meant to be headphone holders, but they are pretty great. And I have 2 over here as well. It's really nice to store your headphones in a nice and clean way. So then over here we have just a regular closet where some stuff is. Nothing too excited. There I have my Razer Kraken Forged, and there is the motherboard box of the new PC, which is an absolute beast. More about that in just a while. Then in this thing is just a regular box. This has stores all my shit cables. There is a lot, and if I need the cable, that's takes me like half an hour to get because I need to untangle everything. Behind here is just a lot of cables and a little bit of storage, and in these boxes as well there is storage, so that's quite nice. And then there we have, if you can see the, I probably can't see it, but that's a subwoofer. On this like thing then we have of course the 2 headphones, which are really nice, I think, placed. Right now the cables are a little bit fucked up, but we'll fix that later. Then we have the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox with the controller units for the Turtle Beach headset. Right now it's housing this regular Razer headset, which is pretty awesome by the way. Unfortunately, normally I really like the green cables, but right now it really clashes with the rest of the setup, but still really cool. Then we have just the Elgato that I use for the recordings of the console, of course. The what's it called? The microphone actually. It's the Blue Yeti. Hooked it up to the desk instead of like screws. It's actually with the clamp and it's really secure. It's not going anywhere, so really nice. Then the new thing actually I bought, and that's also the Logitech C930i, I think, which is a small mistake. Should have got the C920 if you can. It's also a little bit cheaper. That's my new monitor, and that's a really nice monitor. Still a 1080p monitor, but it's a 144 Hz, which is just really cool. If you've never seen one in person, go to a local store and pick one up. It's also 27 inches, like I said, still 1080p, because like you can see, I have 3 monitors right now. A little bit of an odd configuration, but it really is very useful, especially when streaming. There's a new keyboard I bought. It is the Cooler Master Storm Octane, like a combo pack. Really cheap, I think like $40. Comes with a mouse. Pretty cool. It is still a membrane keyboard, so it does make a little bit of noise. It's not really that like nice clicky sound of mechanical keyboards, but those are just way too expensive. At least for a keyboard, I think. Might buy one in the future. So then we have my old monitor, which looks like really small compared to the other one. Very nice 7-hub USB hub with USB 3.0, really fast. Another webcam that I made this like tape thingy on it to have a little bit more privacy. A lamp, nothing too special. A Black Ops 2 like I don't know, promotional thingy. Then we have some planks with some more boxes. I like to keep all my boxes. You can see all the headsets I have and the Turtle Beach XP500 that I don't really use, but that's the thing you just saw. Like the receiver. Then here we have the meat and potatoes of the PC, of course. The video card, as well as the processor and the RAM, and also 2 SSDs. So then we have another screen. And also the desk itself is new. It's like this curved desk, which I think is really nice and really it's really useful to have, especially with you know, my seat there, and then you have just everything around you, really nice. And I have these like plastic plates because I'm on carpet, it really rolls easily. And then under there, it just the desk is high enough to fit the air conditioning units under it without touching it, so it doesn't go shaking. But then we have, of course, the PC, which I just recently bought. You can see it, you can see the window. I don't know if you can see it really well. I will talk a little bit about specs and also leave them in the description if you want to see. But I was looking to build a PC myself, and while I was looking to see how much I would get for my second-hand like graphics card to sell it, I was looking also at the price what a second-hand 980 Ti would be. And then I came across this unit, which had pretty much all the specs I wanted to go with. And it was an amazing deal. The guy bought it for his like school thing, and he didn't really didn't work out, so he had to sell it. It's only 3 months old, so it's pretty much as good as new. That's why I bought it, because otherwise I wouldn't have done that. But yeah, there's a 980 Ti from EVGA, the SC, so the superclocked edition with backplate, as you can maybe see right there. I don't know if you can see it actually. I think you can. It has a Intel i7 5820K. It's not overclocked yet. I might do that in the future. And that is cooled by the Corsair GTX 110i liquid coolers. You can see them with another fan in the back and 3 in front. You might be able to see if I place this thing like that. Yeah, you can see that there are 3 coolers in the front, as well as 2 1TB storage drives I installed, and there are 2 250 SSDs there, Samsung 850 EVOs in RAID 0 for the OS, and some Steam games and applications. So really a beast of a PC. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, only 2133 megahertz, not really that fast. But yeah, it's pretty much a beast of a PC. It has an overkill 1200 watts power supply, and you can see the build aesthetic is really blue, and that's really nice because he even has some cables of cable mod. I don't know if you can see those, like the connectors from the video card, those are from cable mod, so he really wanted to have a blue aesthetic computer, which is nice, and that's also why I decided to buy the blue keyboard and mouse. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Yeah, that's the setup. I think it's really nice. I'm really glad with it. I'm going to stream a lot and also make videos again, because that has been a long time since we made some videos, but the setup is going to be awesome with videos and streaming. Can play there, can have some applications in there, and Twitch as well as the chat, and then the... So thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also let me know if you want to see more videos about games or maybe product reviews, because right now I just bought everything, set it up, because I didn't really want to spend more time, because this took like 5 days just unhooking everything. That was probably the main problem. Also the cable management, actually, now we add it, I think, if I can show you guys, is pretty amazing. From standing height you don't really see any cables, and it's also nice because I'm not running into them with my feet. So I just bought 2 of those like things, screwed them under the desk, and basically zip tied everything under that. But yeah, this is just going to be it, because I can ramble on for like half an hour more. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.